You sit across from me, unaware of the storm brewing beneath your surface. Your eyes dart around the room, a subtle sign of discomfort that speaks volumes about your inner turmoil. I watch as you attempt to maintain a veneer of calm, a fragile shield against the turmoil within. Your Gemini nature is notorious for its mercurial unpredictability. But what few people realize is that this erratic behavior serves as a defense mechanism, a desperate attempt to conceal the void at the heart of your being. You see, Geminis have an innate ability to tap into the collective unconscious, accessing the darkest recesses of human psychology. It's this unique capacity that allows you to sense the emotions and motivations of those around you, often with uncanny accuracy. But what if I told you that this intuition is not just a product of your Gemini nature, but also a symptom of something far more sinister? Something that suggests you may be more connected to the darkest corners of human history than you ever could have imagined. So, we're diving into the core contradiction of Gemini, and it's a paradox that reveals their greatest hidden power. Society views Gemini as a curious and adaptable individual, always eager to learn and explore new ideas. But beneath this charming facade lies a fundamental tension between two opposing forces: intellectual curiosity and emotional intimacy. Geminis are notorious for their ability to intellectualize emotions, often leaving themselves and others feeling disconnected from their true feelings. This can manifest in a desperate need for validation through external stimuli, social media, gossip, or even manipulative relationships. However, this exhaustion of trying to meet the demands of multiple personas creates an intense sense of disconnection within. Geminis are wired to juggle many identities, but the cost is often mental and emotional fatigue. They may appear effortlessly chatty one moment, only to withdraw into a quiet, despairing silence the next. This pull between intellectual exploration and deep emotional connection makes it incredibly challenging for them to form meaningful relationships or establish a sense of self. And yet, it's precisely this core contradiction that holds their greatest hidden power, the ability to subvert traditional notions of intimacy and love by redefining what it means to be seen, heard, and understood. As we delve into the mysteries of Gemini, it's essential to acknowledge that their greatest hidden power lies not in their charming facade or quick wit, but in their ability to tap into the darkest corners of human psychology. This is where their intuition and emotional intelligence become truly formidable tools. Consider the case of Ed Gein, a serial killer whose crimes were inspired by his own twisted fascination with identity and duality. Gein's fixation on the dual nature of humanity, the split between good and evil, self and other, speaks to Gemini's innate ability to probe the depths of human psychology. For instance, research has shown that people with Gemini traits are more likely to be triggered by certain visual stimuli, such as mirror reflections or fragmented images. These triggers can cause a breakdown in their mental defenses, allowing them to tap into a deeper understanding of human nature. This is where their greatest hidden power lies, the ability to shatter the facade of identity and reveal the raw, unvarnished truth beneath. Think of the infamous Smile photograph from the Black Dahlia case, which features a disfigured corpse with an unsettling grin plastered on its face. For Gemini, this image would be like a siren call, beckoning them to unravel the tangled threads of human psychology and expose the dark underbelly that lies beneath the surface. As we explore the breaking point of Gemini's greatest hidden power, it becomes clear that their intuition is not just a gift, but a double-edged sword. When wielded correctly, it can unlock the secrets of human nature. When misused, it can lead to catastrophic consequences. The question remains, How far will Gemini push themselves to explore the darkest corners of human psychology? When examining the Gemini mind, it becomes apparent that beneath their quick wit and adaptability lies a complex web of defense mechanisms. One of the most insidious tactics they employ is known as the scorched earth policy. This involves deliberately sabotaging relationships, careers, or even entire aspects of their lives to avoid being emotionally tied down or vulnerable to potential harm. This strategy allows them to maintain a level of control and distance, which is deeply ingrained in Gemini's nature. By destroying what they perceive as threats or attachments, they can preserve their independence and freedom to move on at will. However, this approach often results in a trail of broken relationships, lost opportunities, and emotional scars that can be challenging for others to navigate. As we delve deeper into the Gemini psyche, it becomes clear that these coping strategies are rooted in a deep-seated fear of intimacy and emotional exposure. By adopting the scorched earth policy, they can temporarily avoid feelings of vulnerability and hurt, but ultimately, this approach can lead to a sense of disconnection and isolation. It's a delicate balance between maintaining their autonomy and risking further damage to their relationships and overall well-being. As we explore the hidden powers of Gemini, I want to acknowledge that their greatest strength can also be a source of pain. Validation. Geminis are often criticized for being indecisive or unreliable. But what if this is actually a coping mechanism to avoid the criticism and rejection they've faced in the past? For many Geminis, validation is a deep-seated need to feel seen and accepted by others, often at the cost of their own self-worth. They may struggle with feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt, stemming from past experiences of being dismissed or belittled. As we peel back the layers of Gemini's complex psyche, it becomes clear that their greatest power lies not in their quick wit or adaptability, but in their ability to tap into this hidden pain and use it as fuel for growth. By acknowledging and accepting their vulnerabilities, Geminis can begin to break free from the shackles of people, pleasing, and self-doubt, unlocking a reservoir of inner strength and resilience that was previously hidden. So, I want to leave you with a challenge today. If you're a Gemini, do you feel like your need for validation is holding you back? Do you struggle to assert yourself or set boundaries due to fear of rejection? If so, it's time to confront this pain head-on and tap into your true power. Subscribe now to our channel if you want to master your true potential and break free from the cycle of people, pleasing, and self-doubt. In the comments below, tell us, what's one way you're going to start validating yourself today?